We're live, honey. We live. We live. Let me share this shit, child, because I know how people do. I need to make sure my audio is good. Let me make sure. The AC feels so good. Oh my God. Okay. When I think about you, I think about giving
I wonder if I
myself.
should just put After Dark.
You said what?
I wonder if I should say After Dark.
You should. You should. After dark for what? Hey guys. Look. When my twin, we be vibing. You need some more alcohol, boo, because you are like, listen, I want to see that butt moving, that back arched. My God. Listen, we're gonna allow some time for people to get in. If you're in right now, make sure you're sharing that live. I'm gonna start sharing the live now that I got the link. Mike, make sure you sharing the live. Should I call you Mike or should I call you Simba?
Call me Simba.
Ooh, I like that. Now, I want to know where the Simba name came from. Is it like from the Lion King? Seriously?
No, not necessarily from the Lion King. You know, Simba, lion, but then at the same time, I'm a Leo. You know,
got it.
In August. Yeah, I got my
Got it. All right, perfect. How you feeling? How's your mental health, boo?
The mental health is good. You know, no complaint. I'm still here. I'm still living. Shoot. But
still
just scratching the surviving.
Still living, still here. I like that. That's an old hymnal. That's an old Negro spiritual. Listen, if you guys are in the chat, can you let me know that my audio is right? Because every time somebody be saying my audio. Lord, listen. Is my audio good? Ooh, child, this is a lie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
see, I thought you was when you started off and said I'm still here. I thought you were doing Tisha Campbell.
Who's that? Oh my God. Oh my God. This is why I love you. I'm still here. Listen, I'm asking this right here. Okay, listen. I asked my sister-in-law today. I said, so one of her cousins walked in the door and her name is like something that sounds like maid. And I was like, hey, and she said, hey, maid. And I was like, hey, maid, with your maid shirt on like you always got on. What show is that from? If you don't get it right, I'm into this year right now. If you get this wrong, I can't fuck with you.
Hold
on. Hey, maid. Hey, maid. I see you got on your maid shirt like you always do. Wow.
No,
I don't know you no more.
What is it? Which one is it?
I don't know you no more.
No, we know each other.
No. Like, hey, maid. I see you got on your maid costume like you always do.
No. I know it. I'm drawing a blank. You got to give it to me. Give me a clue. Throw me a.
Thank you guys for tuning in to the Meloney P.
I'm just saying.
Hey, listen, you're not going past this shit until you get it. Hey, maid. I see you got on your maid costume like you always do.
Oh. Oh my gosh. I know it. Give me the first letter.
Put your mic up, boo, so I can hear you. Put your mic up so I can hear you, boo.
Give me like the first letter of it or something.
Hey, maid. I see you got on your maid costume like you always do.
Yep, no. Nah.
That's impossible. I can't accept that. So I'm gonna say it again. Hey, maid. I see you got on your maid costume like you always do.
No, I'm your lifeline. I know it because it's right there. It's in the back. It's in my throat.
I'm gonna say it again because I really can't accept that you don't know that.
I'm coming with you.
Are you listening?
Yeah. I'm trying.
Okay, I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it slow. I'm gonna enunciate.
Okay.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay. Hey, maid. I see you got on your maid outfit like you always do.
Nope.
Jocelyn Hernandez?
No, I was
Love and Hip Hop, the
why?
first season.
No, I was about to say that until you just said it because I was looking at your movement. It was there. It was maybe if you
You know
should have
what? I
added a
really
little, Puerto
no.
Rican princess to that.
I really
Name,
thought I knew you. I thought I knew you, but now I don't think I know you anymore.
You had to add a little Puerto Rican
Ew.
princess to that.
You live in Atlanta, so how you don't know Jocelyn Hernandez's conversation?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So now when I say it, does it ring a bell now?
No, it did. Right before you said it, like I was literally thinking, but that's what I was saying. You need to add a little Puerto Rican princess razzle dazzle.
No, don't put it on me.
Then I probably would have got it.
Don't put it on me. Do not put it on me. I'm about to share this live out. So let y'all just give us a second before we can like really get into the things. 1 second. I cannot believe Tina Knowles is divorced. I didn't even see God. 1 second. 1 second. I thought I knew you. Like I really thought I knew you. I thought that you knew what I knew. I thought you was in my head because Leo, Libra, Leo. I thought that. Wow.
We were there. We were there.
No, we weren't there. We weren't there.
I just felt like you didn't deliver it all the way. Yeah.
That's giving narcissist. That's giving narcissist. Because you're gonna blame it on me because you got it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Accountability. That's the word for it.
Oh. So I'm gonna try this one, right? I'm gonna try this one right here. I'm gonna give you another chance to redeem yourself. So me and Mike are colleagues from Barba Scotia College of Concord, North Carolina. One of the first HBC. One of the first HBCUs, honey. We was there with Harriet Tubman, Mary McLeod Bethune, and at the end of the day, listen. So I'm gonna do another theme. I'm gonna see if you know this, okay?
Okay.
Many mumbling mice
is making midnight music in the moonlight.
Mighty nice. Ooh, okay. So you redeem yourself, but you were still off a little bit on that note. So I'm gonna give you a little. I'm gonna give you a little something. Mike, listen. While I'm sharing this live out to everybody, tell the listeners and the people who are going to be seeing this after about your show, about your TikTok, about who you are.
So yeah, thank you for that. As you already know, I go by Simba, and Simba's Lounge is my channel. That's where you can pretty much follow me and find me at. So it's just about positivity, just trying to give some motivational quotes, inspirational quotes. You may see me work out, or you may see me just give, or you may see me give a little advice here or there, but it's going to be something positive. Throughout the day, we always run into something that may throw our vibe or mood off. But if you come to Simmons Lounge, just chill, let's talk, and let's just, ride away.
That's good. So I didn't know you were giving advice.
Yes.
Yes. What do I need advice on? Let me think about it.
Don't put me on the spot.
No, because I asked you to tell me about yourself, and you could tell that your first thing was you give advice. Go ahead and take another drink, honey. You said that you give advice. So let me think. All right. So my baby daddy is sleeping with my neighbor. What should I do?
Hold on. So you said your baby.
Here we go. My baby daddy is sleeping with my neighbor, but I'm trying to make it work. What kind of advice are you gonna give?
Well, first off, I need to figure out how you feel about yourself. So to allow
you giving real narcissist vibes, boo.
I mean, you need to figure out why would you want to try to stay, especially if you know that your person is cheating with next door neighbor.
So your advice is, why would I want to stay?
We gotta figure out why you would want to stay. Why would you want to put yourself through that? Because you said you're trying to work it out, but they're cheating on you with this. Well, first off, is this a multiple times?
Well, I feel like he wants to go the polygamous route.
Oh, well, I mean, do you want to share, or are you someone that's stingy?
Do I want to share?
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to
Could you
share?
share? Because
That's
it's
a
going
good
to be a
question.
hierarchy. Like
What
I'm
you mean
thinking that you would be
hierarchy?
the. I'm thinking that you would probably, be the
I'm the
main
number one.
person, the number one.
Better be.
Or what if you say, within this, I'm gonna have y'all be equal, even though you put in the work for this person.
Bitch, I done put in the work. I done put in the blood, sweat, and tears.
Right.
Listen, that's interesting advice for you to ask. I'm asking you for advice and you asking me to give you the answer. That's interesting.
I
Okay.
gotta, before I give you the advice, I gotta see where your mindset is
That's
to
a
be
cop
able to
out.
actually retain it. No, that's how you kind of try to process it. I want you to be able
All
to
right.
receive.
So Mike, I'm gonna ask you one more question and then we're gonna get started, okay?
Mm-hmm. All right.
Are you nervous? Are you nervous? You ready?
No, I'm not ready.
Am I getting on your nerves? Asking you if you're nervous. Mike, tell
No,
me how
no,
your
no,
mental health
no, no.
is. Like, tell me your mental health.
Mm.
How is your mental health? How are you doing? Give me your mental health. Like, tell me how Mike, Simba's Lounge, CEO, all in the videos. Tell me how you feeling.
I'm feeling good. My
Mm-hmm.
mental health is good. I try to show myself gratitude throughout the week.
By doing what?
Just telling myself, affirmation. I'm doing good. As far as in some of the goals that I set for myself. Just sometimes you got to pat yourself on your back because not everybody's actually going to do that for you. Pick up yourself.
Sometimes you have to encourage yourself.
Yeah. So yeah.
I've never spoken tongue.
You said you never?
Have you ever spoken tongue?
No. So that's a funny story. So we got enough time for this funny story real quick.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Got all night.
So I was gonna try to join this one church or whatever.
Okay.
And after when I try to join the church, of course they take you to the back to try to introduce you, different things like that. I don't know if this was like the second go round, but when I came back, but all I know is I ended up in a room with others and it was, they'll pray for you and stuff.
Right.
And I guess they'll try to encourage you to speak in tongues. So mind you, I'm there for So mind you, I'm, praying and all this other little stuff and it just wasn't coming. And then I just got tired after like 25 minutes and I think I faked it just so I could
wait.
there.
So they were trying to encourage you to speak in tongue?
Yeah, try to encourage you to actually, speak in tongues. This is something that's actually, a normal practice. So just I'm not gonna sit there and play with the Lord, knowing that it ain't coming no time soon. So I went ahead and try to act like it, just so I can get up out that room.
So what did you do? What did you do?
I was speaking in tongues. I felt like I was speaking in tongues.
You faked?
Yeah. I was, yep, gone. Yeah. I mean, I had to get up out of there.
Never spoken tongue.
You say you never spoken tongue?
I ain't never spoken tongue.
I mean,
but yo, isn't your dad a pastor? Like, isn't your dad a pastor?
Yeah.
Okay. I get it. Yeah. All right. Listen, I ain't never spoken tongue. I would like to, but I would really love to speak in tongue, but it is what it is. So y'all, we're gonna have a quick little two quick fun topics. Mike, are you ready for the fun questions?
All right. Let's go. What we got?
What dance move was that?
I don't know. It was a little pop.
All right. So I was listening to the Shade Room, right? And this was a question. I thought this was a very interesting question. I thought this was very like, what would you do? Now, I know that you have a best friend. I know that you have a few best friends. And when I read this question, it made me think, let me share the live and share my screen. I got so many tabs open, y'all. This is crazy. Oh my God. All right. You ready?
Yeah. See, I was trying to get mine situated, but go ahead.
Take your time, boo. Listen, we are amateurs, honey. This is amateur night at the Apollo. We are amateurs at the Apollo tonight. All right. The question was, you ready? If you won $50 million and your best friend eye surgery was $49 million, what would you do? What would you do?
I mean,
that's a long pause.
I mean, he would have to hold off with that eye surgery because what we need to do is flip this. And I feel in my heart that we could be able to flip that so we can double it and triple it so we can get that eye surgery. So yeah, he would probably have to do. Yeah.
Oh, wow. And how would your friend feel about that? So what if you was on the other side of that? Like how would you feel if you was on the other side of that?
Well, I mean, if it's not a life or death thing, I mean, hey, I mean,
so he got to be dying, or she got to be dying in order for you to like.
Yeah, because I mean, I want to break them off with some money. I want to have some money, so why not triple it? You know, then we get that eye thing done, and we good. We got more money.
You know what? Here's the thing. If my friend had like, so if you're saying that if your friend was blind, what if your friend was blind? Like 100% blind, and they needed to be able to see the world, experience the world, and you had that right there in your pocket. You're saying that they would need to hold off until what?
Well, no. I mean, the question was, as far as with the other one was no. So if I had the 50 million, it was a choice between 50 million and getting that eye surgery done for what 49 point something. Then definitely I would hold on to that 50 and then double that so we can go ahead and get that eye surgery and then still have some left over. If they were totally blind and you're stating that how much?
49 million.
And yeah, I mean, it would still be the same thing. I mean, they've been blind for a good little minute. So, I mean, we can hold on.
They've been blind for a good little minute? That's what you're going to say?
I'm just saying. Yeah, because in the long run, my friends are going to appreciate that. They're going to have their sight and they're going to have like bags for that. I mean,
all right. You know, you're not a good friend. You know, that must be that Leo shit. Because at the end of the day, if my friend is blind and their whole life is going to change just from me giving them, you know, sight, I don't know. Like, you said that real quick.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm trying to think of all things, you know.
You being honest. Okay, Mike, I'm going to ask you one more quick question, and then we're going to go right into the Kamala of it all, right? You ready?
Kamala. Okay. All right.
Oh my God, Kamala. What did I just say?
I don't know. You're being very Trumpish right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Trump calls her Kamala. I mean, Kamala.
You just did it. You did it. You did it. Okay. You just did it, but now you're gonna put. You have been giving me narcissist vibes all night. I'm gonna put that out there. I'm gonna put that out there. Okay, so this is the second thing. So let me see if I can do this right. Listen, we're not on Hollywood yet, so I need to figure this shit out as we're doing it. 1 second.
Going from here to there. Bye-bye.
You said what?
I know I'm looking at the screen going from bye-bye, you know, from here to there. But
I'm so good. I'm glad that you're seeing that actually, because let me close some of these. Mike, don't be mad at me because I'm all over the place with this. Ooh, let me close this. Oh my God. Wait, give me a second. Let me open up my stuff.
My God. Thank you.
Mike, you want to sing a song while I get this ready? On the spot.
I'm gonna let it shine.
All right.
Light of my
Mike, okay.
Yes.
All right. Do you see Ocho Cinco on the screen?
No. I do not.
Oh God. You know, I'm gonna feel bad because I be seeing a professional do this too. So wow, I see why it's so hard. Okay. Wait, this is scary. Oh, okay. Add the stage. Boom. You see it now.
Boom. Yup.
All right. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Oh God, it went away. Oh my God. Give me a chance to get this right. Give me. Okay. Do I have audio on? Oh God. Anyway, here's the thing. The question was, what is the pettiest reason that you stopped dating someone? So in this clip, basically Ocho Cinco is saying that the pettiest reason that he stopped dating someone was because he went into their bathroom before their date and they said that, or he saw that they were using 1-ply toilet paper. So he couldn't date this lady no more. So tell me the pettiest reason why you stopped dating someone.
I wouldn't necessarily say dating, maybe trying to talk or get to know. It was it's a valid reason. Like they must have had a bad tooth because it was just
a bad tooth
or something. I just couldn't really, so I kind of like just back far as from talking with them. Because I couldn't, that was just too much for me to handle. And I didn't really know, and I don't think we were really there to be able to be like, look, bro, you're gonna have to go and get, something in your throat replaced. But yeah, so I just
what? I was thinking about this question earlier, like what was the pettiest reason? So here's a funny story. So like I was dating this guy and I took him home to my family. And so tell me if this is just everybody. Does everybody have like those canned goods that you don't really use, but you're like holding in case a hurricane or something crazy happens that you keep like in the back of your pantry? So like our family don't really be eating no type of like oodles of noodles or like, SpaghettiOs. It's just there because it's just there. Right. Typically when I go home and like we go out of town, it is okay. We out of town. I'm at my mama's house, and we are going out to dinner. We're not eating oodles of noodles or like stovetop stuffing or nothing like that. That's for in case it's a hurricane. So like this guy I was dating, he wasn't poor, but he was on the lower end of the income spectrum for like my taste. And it was just a random Sunday. We were about to go out to eat and he went into my mama's pantry and he pulled out from the back some SpaghettiOs that I know had been there forever, and he ate them. And this was like years ago, and to this day my mom and my brothers bring up like, who was that fat nigga that you brought to the house that ate those SpaghettiOs from 10 years ago? Like at that point I knew that we were not a match and that it wasn't going to be a good situation at all. So that's my petty
because they reached in the back of the pantry to get the SpaghettiOs, the
yes.
SpaghettiOs.
Are you kidding me?
Because they ate an old can of spaghetti. Was it expired?
See, this is how I know that like everybody different. So like your family, so black people, and maybe it's just us, but like y'all don't have the old canned goods that you keep in the like. Okay, so I've moved a couple of times in the past couple of years, but when I move, I pack up all the canned goods and I just pack them up with me just in case. You're right. So like there's old ass canned goods.
Expiration date? You don't check the expiration date, right?
No.
Oh, okay. So I guess he was just eating them.
But my point is, who the hell is eat like so now hear your response. I'm interested. Who even eats at 35 plus? Who is eating SpaghettiOs? Are you eating SpaghettiOs?
So the thing is that he was eating SpaghettiOs. Is it what he was eating? Oh no, SpaghettiOs don't have an age limit. No,
you said what?
SpaghettiOs don't have like an age limit on it. Eat them. SpaghettiOs.
Time out. So, oh my God. So you're saying that a grown ass man if you if you're at your partner's home, like if you travel with your partner to another state, you meet in a family for the first, well, not for the first time, but like for the first couple of times, everybody getting ready to go out to eat after church. You getting ready to go out for Sunday dinner. I guess you're a little bit hungry, so you're gonna go into the pantry, pull out the SpaghettiOs in the very back, and warm them up and eat them. That's normal to you?
Yeah, was that? I mean, it was holding them over, right? Until he was, I guess, until y'all got the. I mean. Now, I mean, if he asked, I was like, "Hey."
Oh my God!
I don't see the issue. It's
you know what?
That
makes me feel so good because I guess we're just weird. Like I totally guess our family is just weird because people have old ass. So in my mind, I'm thinking people be having old ass canned goods in the back of their pantry.
No, I go through mine and I clean them out. Like if I see that, okay, yeah, this is.
But at your mama house, like, so it wasn't at my house. It wasn't at my house. It was at my mama house. You know, your mama been around for 60, 70 years. So they got 60, 70 years worth of canned goods. That's there just in case. And maybe because I grew up on like the beach area where there was hurricanes.
Okay. No, I got you. Yeah, I guess, I mean, it's just kind of different, but I'm trying to think it probably even have like some old.
I hear you.
Spices,
all right.
Yeah. He has some 20-year-old spices.
Oh, okay. Well, let's get started. So listen, let me remove my screen. All right. So we're talking about some of the hot topics today that's going on, and we have to start with Kamala, right? So I noticed that Stephen A. Smith, I'm not a fan of Stephen A. Smith. But Stephen A. Smith was online and he was talking about Kamala Harris just being online and she's not giving enough for him. And here's the thing. Tell me if I'm wrong. Please, Simba, tell me if I'm wrong. As a Black person in America with a Black potential first female Black elected president, if you have something negative to say or something against Kamala Harris, I just don't feel like you should be on a public platform talking negative about Kamala Harris. Am I wrong?
Right. Definitely, I agree to the point of if you have a platform, speak facts. Don't speak feelings. Go research. Don't sit there and act like she hasn't done something. Don't sit there and act like she hasn't given her economic views or policies, because they've been there. But I have been seeing him, especially once you mentioned Smith, I have been seeing him saying, "Oh, she hasn't sat down and done an interview. She just got the nominee. Allow her. Right now, she's playing catch up. That's what she's playing, a game of catch up. So she's needed to get out there, touch the people, see the people. Because if she was doing interviews, they'd be like, "Oh, you scared to even go, and do a rally." The rally. So it's always something, and it's just crazy to me why.
You're right. You're right.
For something.
So let me ask you this. Do you feel like, because here's my thing, and I've really heard mixed opinions about this, but do you feel like do you agree with me in terms of saying that if you're not voting for Kamala, should you just shut your mouth? Because that's how I feel. I feel like if you're not voting for Kamala and if you're voting for the other person, or I truly feel like if you have any questions, and I know this is very outlandish, but in my opinion, I feel like even Stephen A. Smith, his platform is so large that any inkling, right? Any little bit of a thing that's against Kamala, you should not be saying. You have a big ass platform. So you questioning her, to me, opens the doors for the Trump people to ask questions too. Here's a prime example. I have said Kamala's name incorrectly, right? So I feel like a lot of people have. It's just like, it's a name that you might literally get mixed up a little bit. So I feel like Trump has taken that from us and ran with it. Like he's taken the fact that, we don't know how to say her name, so I don't know how to say her name either. And I feel like Trump has taken the whole thing of, okay, well, you was just Indian 2 months ago, now you Black. So he's taking any little thing and making it his whole like stance. So for this black man with this black, huge platform, Stephen A. Smith is like, everybody knows Stephen A. Smith. He's very popular. He has a big platform. Why the fuck would you get on your show, your platform, and ask anything like, oh, Kamala Harris, she's doing interviews about tough issues, but she needs to talk about shit. Like, it's not a pep rally. Like, I don't like that. And to me, it goes to this whole thing about Black men and the lack of protection for Black women. And I know that, okay, it's not the normal everyday Black woman, but it truly is. This is the highest level of Black woman. Like, this is the potentially highest title in the land of America, Black woman. And Meek Mill, Stephen A. Smith, Waka Flocka, people are coming out, Black men especially, are coming out saying stuff negatively about Kamala.
Right. I mean, it's definitely disheartening, heartbreaking, especially when she is Black, who she is, and for you to get up there on a platform and try to say, "Ooh, look at me too. I hold my people's feet to the fire just to make sure that they're accountable." And no, it's just frustrating because, like you stated in the beginning, that is helping Trump. My thing is, and I was telling other Black Republicans, I don't care if you are a Republican. You be the best freaking Republican you want to be. But right now is not the time to put this Republican in, because this specific Republican gets in, you don't know what he's going to do, and he already told you. And I can't even get to the policies without getting past the
elementary of it all.
Right, and his morals.
Here's the thing, and I'm sorry to cut you off, but like Trump is literally on every. Oh my God, I get so angry thinking about it. Yeah, Trump. So I keep saying this on my platforms. You got reality TV star and you got vice president, district attorney, all these things. How is this even a question? Number one, right? Number two, Trump is literally getting on every platform and saying, "Oh, is she Black? Isn't she Black? Oh, is she Indian? Isn't she Indian? Oh, she wants to be Kamala one day."
Because some of us are doing it. That's why he's feeling comfortable.
That's my point. So at the end of the day, he's just, here's the thing. Trump is a master manipulator, and he's taking any little snippet of what, Black people especially are saying, and he's just using it against Kamala. You know what I'm saying? He's using it. He's using it against Black people and Kamala.
Yeah, no, he definitely is, and he's always done that. And it's just frustrating just to see our own people just willing to get, a modern day lynching. It's like you walking
a modern day lynching,
for them just to put the rope around your neck, just to hang you. So it's just like, for what? And then some of the people that I did view, especially on TikTok, some Black Republicans, their thing is, we've been trying this Democratic Party for the longest, and what have they done? It's time to at least shake it up and try something new. No, Suge, no. Like, oh girl,
I don't understand.
No. We're not trying nothing new by trying to link with a white supremacist. No,
unbelievable. And here's the thing. This is what bothers me the most. So, I mean, we're kind of young. Like, I know we're a little bit older, but we're kind of young compared to like some of the, other people. And I've seen people who are, let me get this right. Hold on a second. I've seen people who are older than us saying stuff like, well, why even vote? Like, your vote doesn't count, your vote doesn't matter. I'm not gonna say who, but I was on a very popular influencer's page on her live, and she was saying that, she's not gonna vote because the vote doesn't matter, and at the end of the day, like, why would she vote? So I put down that, you should vote, even if you feel like your vote is not gonna matter, you should vote because your granddaddy and your great granddaddy was hanging from a tree to vote. You should vote because niggas was getting raped and all types of things just for you to have the basic right. So even even if you think for some reason your vote doesn't count, how in the world can you sit there and think that, I'm not going to vote and F my ancestors, F the people hanging from the tree, F my great grandma who was, RAPED'd, like forget them. I feel like in 2024, my vote don't matter. I don't understand that thinking. Like, I truly don't understand that thinking.
Honestly, I feel like a good amount of that thinking started when they start pulling and removing stuff from what we used to have, but we still have called Black History Month. Black History Month is not Black History Month no more. A lot of our history that people can at least relate to or see, okay, this is why this is important to do this. A lot of that stuff is being stripped away. A lot of that stuff is not in the forefront. Because I can remember back in the day when Black History Month came around, every channel had a movie, some Black movie.
Right.
It was talking about, either slavery, it was talking about, overcoming. It was at least educating, and it wasn't always something negative, just looking at a slave getting beat or something like that. It was,
proud, empowerment.
Some other stuff. Right. So it's just like, that's not there anymore. So the reminding, unless you actually go out and search for it yourself, it's not in our faces no more. And I think that's like the downfall.
Do you know what's scary? So today I was on a live on TikTok with this guy from South Africa, and he was saying how in South Africa it's the Black people against Black people, and how it's like only 7% non-Black people, but even with Black people being the majority, they're fighting against each other. And I said to him, actually, I said, so if that's the case, and that has always been, here's the thing. Oof, that's always been Black people's story. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. It's always been Black people's story to crabs in a barrel situation. Now, here's the caveat to that. When I think about the Wilmington 1843 race riots, when I think about Tulsa, Oklahoma, and them having Black Wall Street, I think about all these different situations where Black people were building their own community, building their own banks, building their own government, doing all these things in the community. Every single time, white people came and burned it down. Like, I'm not making this up. This is literally history. Go to the library, go to history books. This is history. So it makes me think, can Black people even work together as a community? Because I go back to Kamala. Like, I'm confused. I'm not super old to where I should be the person that's like, oh my God, this is amazing. Everybody should be like, the potential to have the first African-American, Black female president elect as an option. How could that not be something that touches you inside to make you either, here's the thing. I'm not saying, shut me a book. This is going to be horrible, but fuck that. You should vote for Kamala because you Black, period, point blank. If you Black, I don't care. I don't care what her policies are. I don't care. Vote for her. I'm sorry. Like, I hate to say that, but my true feelings, I gotta be honest. My true feelings are vote for her. She's Black. Period, point blank, hard stop. Vote for her. She went to HBCU. Period, hard stop. Vote for her. She's an AKA. Period, hard stop. You know what I'm saying? So how can people who are older than me, like Stephen A. Smith, like Meek Mill, let me ask her about her policies.
I mean, you have, like, it goes back to, the information being pulled, as far as in not in your faces anymore. But then also too, it goes all the way back to, okay, you got your field in and you got your your house in. So right there in itself, for 400 years, years deep into the bloodline, the competition was built since then. So that master manipulation has traveled down, throughout generations. And whether one generation of people were able to actually get therapy and fix that or break the chain, it's just going to continue. And it's just like some people, fail to realize, hey, this is part of the plan. This has always been part of the plan, as far as in having us at odds. It's not because we want to do it. It's instilled in us, and unfortunately, yes, you've seen that come through Waka Flocka. Waka Flocka, he posted something last week talking about some, oh, I'm not voting for Kamala, I'm voting for Trump only
Disgusting.
because he wants women's rights, only because I want my wife to have a choice, only because I want no more police brutality. Sir, he just said he's trying to give immunity to the police force. He just also taking away abortion rights. So what are you talking about? You don't even know the person
ignorant.
you're lifting up. Yeah, so it's just
that's the part that's so scary to me. So scary. Yeah. You are a 6'4" tall black man with dreadlocks. You are the profile that they're going for.
Right.
I am 100% baffled at the fact that this is even up for debate. Like, I be really wanting, let me see, Robert Gilbert says, right, because a lot of them are voting for him and are only voting for Trump because he's white, and that's so true. You know what I'm saying? But black people be like, oh, well, I don't want to just vote for her because she's black. Why? Because they voting for Trump because he's white. They're voting for Trump because they're scared to lose their power. It's crazy.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I like why you just said that. Yeah. Don't vote for her because she's black, but you better vote for
her because she's black, and you better be. Here's the thing: I want someone. I haven't heard it yet. I have not heard it yet that someone is gonna come on and say, this is why I'm a black person, and this is why I'm not voting for her. I need to hear. I haven't heard anything that makes sense yet. Makes sense yet. Meek Mill, nigga. Meek Mill.
Now, okay. So when it comes to Meek Mill, I understand because of his background, and then also too, he has passed or helped pass legislation laws, especially when it comes to the incarceration of black men. So his wasn't like a jab at her. I don't feel more so like it was with Stephen A. Smith. His was almost like he was trying to reprimand in a way like you should have, versus he is genuine with his, but like you stated,
you think so?
I feel like you could have kept that. I feel like he's genuine and not necessarily trying to throw her under the bus, but I do, like you stated, feel like, okay, bro, you kind of could have kept that. Because we know she's going to have a sit down. She's going to address this stuff, but why try to shake the tables? You know what I'm saying? Why try to make some of these younger followers that you may be, looking up to you kind of doubt? I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because where is the responsibility? Like, where is the responsibility? Like, now again, Meek Mill, I ain't gonna lie, like, we still waiting for you to explain these sex sounds with P. Diddy and him tearing you up, and I'll just explain to me what was happening, so I can just know, you know what I'm saying? So we're still on that. So I feel like you're kind of deflecting, to be honest with you. But at the end of the day, I hear what you're saying, Simba, but to me, I've not heard anything of validity. I've not heard even what you're saying. I haven't heard anything of validity for someone of a black skin tone to come against anything that Kamala is saying. Like, I haven't heard anything.
Now hold on. Now wait a minute. If it wasn't Trump and it was someone else, and it was just another person, a white person, would you still put the same of you have to vote for her because she is black? Because my thing is, at that point, I'm fine with, okay, if that's not your choice. No, because this is the land of the free. We have a choice. So I can't sit here and be mad at somebody for having a choice. But if your choice is basically a destruction to our democracy, then yeah, I'm gonna have a, but yeah, I will always, for me, if it's a black Democratic going, I'm gonna always, no matter what, even if I.
So let me understand what you're saying. So are you saying that it? Okay, so hypothetically, let's say that it was not Trump, right? And let's say that it was John Doe. He was a Republican, whatever. It wasn't Trump. You're saying that should people still have like a comment or a like out in your face comment? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, they should still have their opinion. Yeah, definitely. I can't be mad at them.
So I'm not saying that people shouldn't have their opinion. What I'm saying is, and please, I pray that this is getting through. What I'm saying is, all I can think about is my ancestors hanging from a tree, my ancestors being sprayed with a water hose just to go to the library or just to be able to exercise their right to vote. I'm sorry, like for me, and I'm a Libra, y'all. I'm a Libra. So I'm very much giving balance, giving, trying to see everybody's side of it. But for this right here, it is difficult. Like, my raw truth is this is a Black woman, period, point blank, hard stop. There's no other questions. That's how I feel. Now, I guess to like speak to your question, let's say this was Omarosa, right? Omarosa is a Black Republican, or I don't know if she still is, but I know at one point she was a Black Republican who was kind of against the typical Black things. So in her case, no, I wouldn't just be like, oh, she's a Black woman, let me like get behind her. But there's nothing that I've heard from Kamala that I'm like, okay, this is too much. There's nothing. And even and there's nothing even close that I'm like, okay, this is too much.
And that's why
there's nothing that I can think of thinking about my ancestors hanging in a tree. You said what?
Right. Oh, no. That, regarding with your comments about Kamala and not really finding anything that you can't really say about, that's why Trump and him is just talking about her quote unquote intelligence, because they don't have anything.
They don't have anything
to talk bad about her, to be quite honest. So yeah, they pull.
And you know what's scary about that? Fox News is even saying that. Like, even his Republican counterparts are saying, okay, we're getting tired of you just doing the bashing. Like, talk about your policies, talk about your initiatives. Even his own Republican counterparts are saying, we get it. Maybe she was turning Black. We get it. Maybe you think she's stupid. We get it. But talk about your policies. Even his own people are kind of turning against him. So he is really dwindling. Like, I feel like he is just grasping for straws. This is my thing, and tell me if you agree. He thought that if Joe Biden, opted out and Kamala stepped in, that would be a guaranteed win for him. He was not anticipating that if Kamala stepped in, that, it would be a challenge. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he's kind of just grasping for anything. And that's why literally he was like, well, I don't want to debate, and I don't want to debate unless it's Fox News. Are you kidding me? So you're literally saying in public that you don't want to debate unless it's the people who are favorable to you. If you believe what you said, you would want to debate with anybody. I'll debate with anybody because I know what I'm saying is true. But he literally said that if he ever ran for president, he gonna run for the Republican Party because he know they're stupid and they will follow anybody.
Exactly, and that's the thing. Like, do y'all not understand and see that this man is playing you all? He even stated this years and years ago, but for some reason, folks just don't want to, listen. Like, it's just crazy. And and him just putting that out there as far as the fake news, I think that helped too, with a lot of people to kind of get distracted.
Sky Blue said, Trump is becoming unhinged. They have nothing, making up lies. And that's the thing. Like, if Simba, please tell me the truth. Like, am I off? Am I off with this? I know you just had a birthday, right? But here's the thing. I'm so confused on how anyone could argue against Kamala. Like, here's to your point. Let's say that it was Kamala against, I don't know, like, what's that guy that was running against Obama? Just anybody other than Trump, anybody who wasn't a reality TV star, right? Let's say it was Kamala against somebody who was actually on her level. Then maybe I possibly would get the dissension. Maybe I would possibly understand the like question or the comments. This is a reality TV star. This is a reality TV star. He was on the same show with Nene Leakes, and y'all trying to say that you want to question Kamala?
And you know what? Honestly, even that kind of helped. Maybe I'm just thinking outside the box. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But even within that itself, that game show, that show of his, what was it? You're Fired. That show.
The Biggest Loser.
No, not The Biggest Loser.
Oh,
like You're Fired. When they,
someone conviction. I'm so sorry.
But yeah, I feel like that being that it was a reality show. I feel like with him making the presidency a reality show and the running, I feel like people are finding some they can relate to it. So it's kind of like, okay, and it kind of, and I think that kind of helped too, far as them, leaning over towards Trump. So it's a lot of stuff like this that goes into play, but it's just like, how can you sit there and listen to him lie? Blatantly lie.
This nigga is literally on Fox News or wherever he is talking about Kamala. Kamala was lying about her audience size. Like, it's CNN, it's Fox News, it's these people. You can't lie about the cameras. So it really shows his level of desperation. Like, it shows his level. You up here lying. You are up here lying about audience size. Like, tell me about your policies. And that's when it goes back to Stephen A. You are talking against Kamala when this man is sitting here talking about lies and talking about, oh, she must have used AI for her audience when a whole fake ass gun shot you. Listen, let's talk about it. Do you feel like that gun shit was real? Don't turn your head now.
No. So I do feel like it was pretty much a setup. My thing is, after you got to the convention, 2 days after wearing that bandage, there's no mark on your ear. A piece of your ear is not even gone. It looked like it's so perfect. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So of course I do feel like it was all staged, even, them not activating themselves to get to the person when they saw him 20 minutes prior. So it was all planned. So it is, to me. I mean, yeah.
And here's the thing, like, you got a little bee sting on your ear, if that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're that desperate that you're going to get a bee sting on your ear. If you truly got shot with that bullet, you wouldn't just be out the next day with no bandage. That truly shows the level of desperation that he got. It truly shows how low he thinks of his supporters to think that they'll believe that, honestly.
I mean, they chewing it up. They chewing
it up like collard greens. You right about that. Listen, enough of this. Enough of this. Listen, we're team Kamala over here. I'm voting for her. Listen, I want to be able to have an abortion freely.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Listen, I ain't never had no abortion, but if I had to have one, I want to have it freely. Listen, I don't want no white man telling me that I gotta go 3 states over to abort this baby by Jamal. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
body anyway. So
period. Like, how is that your?
Doesn't make any sense.
Listen, people dying, people coming across the border. How is that your thing? You know what I'm saying? Okay, Tressa C says he has loyal supporters. If we would be,
I see you, Tressa. But yeah,
Tressa. Come to the front, Tressa.
They would.
Let's talk about it. Tressa. I was on a live today with King Africa. I don't know who this nigga is. I don't know who he was. He just added me. I was talking. I was having fun, kiki and whatever. He was saying that in his perfect world, if Black people knew their power, they would come together and rule. And my response to him was, when have you ever known Black people to come together and work together? You know what I'm saying? Like, am I wrong? Black people, and it's not our fault. It's not all the way our fault, but we really encompass a crab in a barrel mentality. I see it in the jobs I've had. I've seen it in, networking with different Black people. Unfortunately, I've had an experience to where they're crabs in a barrel. So is that even a thing? What do you think?
Yeah, you already know. It's like it's going to continue to be there until we actually try to work on it together as a community. Once we start at least putting it in the music, so we can be able to
Right. Oh, the
digest it, so we
music.
can be able to actually, even with some of these television shows, and get rid of the Zeus. Once we come up against, those
Ooh, now
Zeus
hold
channels,
on,
that's
wait,
just a
wait,
destruction of history.
wait,
Yeah,
wait.
I'm just
I
saying.
like Zeus. You're right though. Here's the thing. I'm gonna be a buck with y'all. I watch Zeus.
Everybody do. Every now and then, you might need that hoodness. You might want to look at somebody, get wop wop wop. But at the same time, it's just like you got these kids thinking, it's the best thing since sliced bread, going throughout the neighborhoods, just mollywopping old folks and just running up on people like they don't got no issue. No, nah. That's just.
But here's the thing. Like, I feel like we're giving Zeus Network too much credit. Like, there were shows on MTV where white people weren't like seen in the best light, but we have one show that is about black people beat each other up, and now it's all black people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that's a really balanced question.
It's not one show. It's not one show.
It's not what?
Plenty of shows. It's plenty of shows. Wait, what? It's not just one. I mean, it's plenty of shows out there. Here
we go.
That are far for the quote unquote black community or the black audience. There's multiple shows, and yeah.
Give me one other show. Give me one other show. Oh, I guess Love and Hip Hop.
Right. Bad Girls Club. Then before that, I think they did try to do one for the guys. I know Ray J is trying to make Tronics, or he is making Tronics. That's hood. And then you had what was that other one? Oh my goodness. I forgot the other one. But yeah, there's plenty of them out there. But okay, let's say just don't take them away. At least regulate them to where that's not all you see is just violence. You can do just a little dab of it once every couple of weeks, but every single day y'all trying to post up.
Well, hold on, wait. What black show are we seeing every single day? Like, every single day?
I mean, even with the cabaret, you had Jocelyn, like she'll come in,
I love the cabaret.
I know they fighting for her love. But see, I mean, hey, get your bag, do your thing, but at the same time, be conscious of what you putting in your own community. But later on debate how it needs to be cleaned up, but you're not willing to,
Well, and here's the thing that we don't talk about. Unfortunately, black people and queer people are not starting at the same start point, right? So at the end of the day, we can have the Jocelyn's, the cabaret, the Zeus, all of this, whatever. But unfortunately, black people have to try a little bit harder. And even after all these years, we still gotta try a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying? Tressa C says, many are called, only few can answer the call. Tressa, tell me what you mean by that. Seriously. Robert says, let's talk about it. A lot of not black peoples can't come together as well, only based off religions as well as their.
These comments gonna make us go into another segment.
You know what I'm saying? Wait, see, we ain't talk about religion, but see, Robert, religion is something that I don't want to go here. I had a whole list, but religion is something that the white man used to help to brainwash black slaves to do what he wanted them to do. And now you got the pastors brainwashing. Listen, am I wrong? Y'all holy, tell me if I'm wrong. Am I wrong? Because we just had Pastor Keon with his fine ass. Pastor Keon, with his fine ass.
I'm gonna tell Sean I'm about to call up.
Pastor Keon. Pastor Keon. If it don't work out with my fiance, and if it don't work out with your wife,
Shawnee just DM'd me and she said she rebuked you in a name.
Listen, Shawnee, I feel like I'd be a better first lady than you could ever be. Okay, listen, I wasn't on Basketball Wives. I wasn't married to Shaq. But let's not go there for my fiance coming out here and beat me. But at the end of the day, like, let's talk about it. The black religion, like oh my God, to me, and tell me if I'm wrong, black religion is to Black Americans what Trump is to Republicans. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I can see that. I can definitely see that because they definitely loyal. I mean, they definitely, loyal to him, and they trying to follow him. But yeah, I mean, I can see what you're talking about with that.
Absolutely. So Tressa C says, but will we support? Ooh, Tressa, I feel like Tressa, you coming for me. I feel like you looking me in the eye. Tressa, whoever you are, you're looking me in the eye, girl, because I love me some Zeus. That's your homegirl. I love me some Zeus. I love me some anything ratchet, Tressa. So I don't know. But here's the thing. I'm lying, Tressa, because you know what? Zeus said that they had one positive show talking about Drea and her positive life, and nobody watched it. I didn't even watch it.
I mean, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate it don't get the same support, but it has to try to be pushed in a way to where it's received. Unfortunately, I mean, I get it. It's a double-edged sword.
Hold up, who the fuck is this? I want to come see you tomorrow. Who is this person talking to? Listen, do not be using my chat to be this ain't Hinge. This ain't not look Trader Joe's. What do you call it? This ain't Hinge, and this ain't what's the other one called? Hinge.
No, they're talking to I think they know each other.
Period. Get off my shit with this. Okay, so let's move on because we can go all night about black bullshit. So let's go to the next one. What do you want to go to next? You want to go to Tyrese, or what do you want to go to next?
I mean, we can hit Tyrese.
Let's hit Tyrese, y'all. So listen, let me find it. I didn't even pull nothing up, but y'all know that Tyrese did, I guess, some type of Tyrese did some type of like, what was it? What do you call it? A tribute, maybe? Tyrese did a tribute to Marvin Gaye, and it was not received well at all. Now, when I saw it, I thought it was beautiful. Hold on, wait. Robert Gilmer said, wow, we cannot come together on that forum. We might we fight all the type of fights, but let it be us. It's a whole different story. I think Robert want to keep us in bondage, child. Are you want to keep us in Zeus bondage? Y'all, so Mike, do you think that, this whole tribute to Marvin Gaye, people steady be coming for Tyrese, and I don't get it. I don't get it.
Number one, Tyrese is
here we go.
Oh my God, what is it? It's not. I think it's a mixture of bipolar and something else because he has spoken about it, and at times he be going.
He's bipolar.
Now I'm not gonna. Yeah, he talks about it. He talked about it a couple times on Breakfast Club.
Oh, but that is a lot.
And that's one of the things when he used to do all these rants and stuff. I know at one point he ended up ruining his relationship with the Smiths because they used to try to help him out and different things like that. But I think one time he went off or said something out of the way about Jada. But disregarding all of that, well, not disregarding, but taking all that into account, I've always been a huge fan of Tyrese. I love me from Tyrese, from the sweet lady, from the Coca-Cola on, the Coca-Cola on the bus and all that good stuff. But
on the bus,
like as he had gotten older, he's either crying, complaining, or just constantly putting out his business online, and it's just like, bro, yeah.
Simba, I'm sorry, I really do not mean to stop you. But someone just said, no political candidate is beyond reproach. Kamala should be vetted by us regardless of her skin color.
Right. What? Well, in a way, I would say, yes, still do your research on Kamala. Of course. I would still want to do the research on whomever it is. So yeah.
Go ahead about Tyrese. I just saw that and that made me that triggered me. I'm so sorry.
No, I mean, because I kind of get what you're saying, but that goes along with what I was saying before. Okay, but we ain't gonna we can spin a block on it later.
Right.
But yeah, no, I like Mr. Tyrese, but lately he's just
Sweet
been doing just too
lady,
much for me.
would you be my
But the rendition was
so you
all
know
right.
what? I'm glad that you brought that
All
up.
right.
I forgot and I don't remember him saying that he had a mental health issue. So that would truly explain a lot. That would.
Yeah, which is why I
That
give
really
him
would.
grace at times. But it's just like, oh, I need somebody to help reel you in because you just be doing entirely too much online. But
Do
yeah,
you
no, his
know what his mental
rendition
health
was
issue
okay.
was?
Of how it started, or if it
Like,
was
do you know what it
actually
is specifically? Like, is it schizophrenia? Is it bipolar?
No, he said he was bipolar, and it was like a mixture of, I think it was like two different
But
things
aren't
he
we
was
all
diagnosed with.
bipolar? Aren't we all bipolar?
No, not everybody.
See,
Not
okay, y'all,
everybody. But
listen, do
if you
not
want to
cancel
be,
me. Don't
I
cancel
mean,
me. Don't cancel me. Don't cancel me. But like, when it comes to bipolar and when it comes to schizophrenia, when it comes to mental health, sometimes I feel like people are just not using it, but there's different levels, there's different strength. You know how you have an ibuprofen 200 milligrams and you got a 600 milligrams. I feel like bipolar can be like 200 milligrams or 600 milligrams. You know, hold on, wait. Ooh, I'm hold on, wait. I'm for bipolar. What does that mean?
Oh my God. I'm for polar instead of bipolar, meaning I guess she got
I'm for polar. That's what I'm saying. Like, here's the thing. I don't ever want to lessen or weaken someone's, mental diagnosis.
Right.
But I don't see what that got to do with him trying to emulate Marvin Gaye. He's a whole actor.
Oh, no. That was because you had or so many people at him. So I went down the lane of explaining. I know why me personally had changed my views when it came to him because a lot of the antics. But however, his rendition of Marvin Gaye, it sounded like it could have been good. But with Marvin Gaye, you heard the instrumental in the background. But with him, you couldn't. So when he tried to do the little pause and the slow down, it didn't sound like it went, but it actually did go. But yeah, they were chewing them up online though.
Can I be honest? And I don't know if this is a Libra in me, but like when I see people coming for Tyrese, it affects me because I feel like he's such a sweet person. He's such a innocent human being. I don't know, like maybe I'm just like biased, but
yeah, I would do at one point.
You was me?
How? At one point. Yeah, I had to
what changed? What changed you?
His antics, like even back in 2000,
antics,
like him big. Yes, no. When I tell you he was, what's the word I'm looking for?
Here we go. If you can't find it, it don't exist.
No, it's there. It's there. He was an ass. He was a true ass, and
because a lot of stuff he does bring. Oh, Robert, really? How did he bring it to himself? Like, here's the thing. Y'all talking about him, he bring it to himself. But everybody that's an influencer be online crying and expressing themselves. But when he do
it, he could be, in my eyes, no, he's not like iconic like Michael, but he is a staple in our community. So it's just like you are that staple in our community because you've done a lot when it comes to record. He has like some number ones that's on our life soundtracks. He has a couple of movies that's like implement. So it's just like act like you are that person the young ones are growing up wanting to be. The young influencers.
That's not fair, Simba. That's not fair, Simba. That's not fair, boo. That's not fair.
No,
that is not fair. So you telling him to suppress his emotions and his feelings because he's an A-list star?
Oh no, not that. No,
What are you saying, boo?
I ain't talking about that. I've been saying, as far as when it comes to some of these antics that you're doing online, and then just the disrespect, as far as in with some of the ladies that you actually going out with. And you just
like what? Ladies? What ladies?
His either wife or fiance or whomever they were, like a couple of partners back, and even within this last one, like he's always having an issue with women problem. So it's
but
just
that's
like
everybody, child. Ain't that everybody that's single?
Offline, act like you are one of the originals from back in the day, one of the artists that had training, development. Like, don't be putting all your stuff out there.
He's a human, Simba. He's a human being. He's a human.
But I mean, social media don't gotta be linked to his brain. Everything he's think gotta pop up.
Well, like, maybe that's his outlet. Child, let's move on to the next thing, honey. Next thing. So listen, because I know he got to work in the morning, child. We all ain't got no job, and he drinking that wine. So the next thing is this. Here's something I'm interested to talk about. I know y'all interested to talk about. All right. So AI has this new thing where it's a friend that they can hook around your neck to talk to you, so you don't feel like you alone. And let me share this, y'all, because I'm here for it. Like, I'm kind of here for it. So AI, it's like a friend. It's a new AI friend. You put it against your, like, it's kind of like, what's that thing where you falling and you can't get up? What's that thing?
That life alert?
It's like a life alert. Oh, God. Ooh, y'all. Am I sharing my private, personal, naked pictures? Wait. Ooh, hold up. Ooh.
No. All right. Oh, my God. I see the life alert.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I thought I was sharing my butt naked fans pictures. Y'all see this right here? So, y'all, I don't know how to turn the audio up yet, but this lady, she's talking to her new AI friend. She's out here, she's hiking. This guy, he's out here playing games with his friends, and his new life alert AI friend is now talking to him, making him feel like he's not alone. You're doing a good job. Listen, you're getting, I don't know what I said. He went too fast, but AI is out here saving lives. Look at this girl. She out here. The show is completely underrated. It's basically an AI best friend. Mike, has it gone too far, or are we just now catching up? Now I'm gonna tell you my thoughts. Ooh, AI. And they say pre-order, child. That's horrible.
Oh, hold on. Like Robert said, I didn't even think about that.
What?
Because it is like those pet things, the gigabytes. What, like the something? I forgot the name of it.
It's like those pet things we had back in the day, and you had to feed it. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, but this is a level up. This is a level up, Robert. Like, this is like the pet thing was just something that we just fed some fake ass water and whatever. Like, but this thing is like inside our brains, inside our thoughts, making us feel like we're not alone. Like, I don't know. Is that a bit much? Is it a bit much, or are we just catching up?
Yeah, because we already now have a hard time with communicating socially. It's not like it was for us back in the day, to where we had full out fledged conversations. We didn't have those pretty much those distractions. So we developed a way of talking.
Right.
But now it's, with the social media, folks getting the social anxiety, not hanging out, not, having those conversations to, it. I think it may do a little bit more.
Yeah, you hit a point with that one, because it's the social anxiety for me. So can I ask you a question? Because you're a pick younger than me. Just a click. Because you had a birthday, bitch. So you are about my age. It's a click.
It's sure it's a click and not a clap.
It's a click. No. It ain't no. We do a clap. It's a whole performance, right? But you're just okay. Do you think that?
Okay,
and see, fucking with you, I missed my whole point. What I was about to say. Oh my God. Do you think that like we're just now catching up, or do you? No, not. Wait, what was I saying? I'm about to say this. So back in your day, not mine, but back in your day, they had, you didn't really hear a lot about social anxiety. I feel like every time I turn around, it's social anxiety. I got anxiety, this, anxiety, that, right? that wasn't really a big thing back in our day. So do you think
Right.
that this, like, the further we get in technology, the further we get away from like human natural connection? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I feel like, yeah, we do get further away from that. I feel like back in the day, of course, there was that social anxiety, but it wasn't as much. Maybe like a little trinkle of it was back then because we had to communicate. We didn't have these cell phones. We didn't have all this stuff to stop us from actually coming together. So it was there, but not as big. So in a sense, yeah, it's just, yeah, yeah.
Mm. Here's my fear. Here's my fear. My fear is this: the further we get in technology, you said what?
Oh no, I was repeating what Stephanie said.
The further we get away, like the further we get to technology, the further we get away from human emotion. So here's a prime example. Nigga, I've been using Chat GPT for everything. And I'm like, whoa, bitch, come it back. Take it back. Because, hey, Chat GPT, write the sentence for me. Chat GPT, tell me a good sentence for this. Like, it's too much. I don't even like it. I like it, but I know I shouldn't like it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if Chat GPT is just the penal tip, you know how when you're having sex and you put that tip in and it's like, ooh, the tip. Chat GPT for me is the tip. It's giving the tip. Okay, listen, it is what it is. Mike, do you have time to go to the next topic or should we stay on this?
Yeah,
like, what do you want to do? It's your world.
Let's go to the next topic.
Perfect, because I gotta pee. I'm trying to hold it in. So let's see. You want to go to Kiki and Darius? Do you want to go to Tamar and the white man? Or do you want to go to Diddy or Lotto? Tamar,
let's do
right?
Kiki.
Lord, Kiki. I feel betrayed by Kiki because I was on that Kiki train of Kiki Lee. Fuck that nigga. He ain't even black. Fuck that nigga. I was on that train and now she back with him. And I've heard people's, thoughts on her. And hold on. Wait. Ooh, whoa. Tressa C. That white man is fine. You talking about Tamar? Tamar's boo?
Hey, Marsha.
Listen, Tressa, I don't know who you are, boo, but you gotta be a Libra because I agree. Listen, before we go over to Kiki, I really want to touch a tad bit on Tamar because
Tamar is okay. Go ahead. Right.
No, go ahead. Right. She's talking about Tamar. Yes.
Tamar she loves the attention. We all know this. We all know this. This is something that Tamar desires. This is something that she's always wanted. Rightfully so when it comes to music, she deserves the attention, especially with the vocals. But it seems as though that at times that's not.
Mike, handle. I got to pee real quick. So handle that. I got to pee.
Okay. But yeah, no, it just seems as though that's not enough for her. I'm sorry, I'm not in Tamar's corner on this, but I'm not against her either. But at the same time, it's like you're around drama. You love drama. We all know Tamar loves drama. Feeds off of the drama. And it's like, okay, if this man is so-called not treating you right, and you constantly keep going back and it's, just, doing something over and over again, that's just pretty much insanity at some point. You got to be accountable for it. I'm not going to jump on this white man or whomever this guy is that she's with, or that she's not with no longer. So, yeah, no, Tressa. She definitely likes the attention. We all know.
In this white man, but I don't know. There's something deeper with Tamar that I feel like she hasn't spoken about. I don't know. She put all her. Go ahead.
I don't know. She put all her feelings out there already. And excuse me. She always put out there everything that she's going through. She rarely, to me, I feel, keeps stuff private because we always know her business. And then she always have a breakdown. Then she either playing big. It's just too much. Do I give her grace because I know I have my issues. You can't just judge, but at the same time, I feel like she's bringing this on herself. And like Robert said, she's definitely thirsty for attention.
How?
From the stuff that she posts, like you can be more private than you are. Even like the white guy, he wasn't the one that was mostly online just talking about whatever. I remember he would pop up whenever he felt like his name was getting drugged too much. He'd say something, but majority of the time it's Tamar online just talking about stuff or trying to explain the relationship that she's in or trying to explain.
But isn't that from her trauma? Isn't that from something that has happened? That's what I'm saying. We don't know. I don't think she's been honest. Like, let me break it down for y'all in a horrible way. So you see this body I'm working with. It's given body, it's given, boobs and tiny waist and But at one point, I was very, very skinny. Listen, I was very, very skinny. Wasn't given no curves, given stick figure. And even though the body is the body is everything. Listen, let me finish up.
Body, yada.
Wait, this not good pants. This ain't good pants to show. But at the end of the day, listen. At the end of the day, when you go through some type of trauma, I feel like that sticks with you. And I would never agree with that or understand that until I understood the skinny piece. And I feel like what I'm saying ain't coming through right. But like, I ain't skinny. I'm far from skinny. But because of the trauma and because of the issues that I had from being a stick figure for 10 years, 15 years, I still see stick figure in the mirror. So I feel like with something about
I feel like Tamar should go work on her issues. If she feel like she got issues or if you think that something is there, get away from social media. Go work on that. Don't bring us in on this up and down. I feel like when it comes to her, I feel like it's almost like Lizzo in a way. Because at one point, I was good with Lizzo in the beginning. And then it was like she started milking certain stuff and then she started wanting that pity party. And then I was like, okay, I see what you're doing here. Because there's times where you see something being genuine. Yeah, I can't judge nobody's feelings. But at the same time, it's like, come on, give me credit as a viewer to be able to know when I see something is, attention getting. And that's what she is. Tressa said she messed up with Vince.
I feel like I have a soft spot. I think I have a soft spot when it comes to Tamar. Like, I see a lot of myself in Tamar, and I don't know if that's a good thing to even say or a bad thing, but like, it's something about Tamar that, I see that makes me feel like a lot of times people hide behind some of their issues with jokes. And go back to, here's the thing. So Tressa C said she messed over Vince. Ooh, I used to have Tamar and Vince on my vision board because I thought they were such a cute couple. But at the end of the day, like, Vince can't save you from yourself. And I think that she truly is fighting with something. I don't know what it is.
I agree.
I don't know what it is, but it's something. And I think, remember when she was on that show and they called her Miss Piggy? Remember? And she was crying?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. When I tell you I felt out, I'm sorry. I couldn't hold it back. It was just too funny because it was actually a resemblance.
It was actually true.
It was really true. It was factual. It wasn't fake news. It wasn't Trump. It was given.
When I tell you that clip is one clip that I want, listen, keep my DWI picture up there. But that clip of her crying about them calling her Miss Piggy, take it off the internet. I don't want to say that no more. Like,
no, she said she looked like a Muppet. A Muppet.
A Muppet. And you do.
Yeah.
Like,
the
look on Lonnie's face.
Yeah. Yeah, I do, like you said, I do feel like she could have been balanced something. I know we got to move on to the next topic. Because if I know, okay, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Has she done work on her face?
You know what? Here's the thing. Work on her face. So a lot of people like K. Michelle, Tamar, which is a horrible comparison, but Venus, if I know Venus, I know you hate me talk about Venus. I'm about to do a whole stitch about her. Y'all went from being my complexion to Zendaya complexion, and something.
Oh, you mean Serena?
Yes. Yeah. So here's the thing, like, I understand that when you're a celebrity and you are in the spotlight and you start getting groomed, they want to do chemical pills. I'm a very big fan of chemical pills. It takes off the first layer of your skin. It makes your skin appear brighter, right? I understand that. But Serena is a whole different color. Okay. Tamar to me is a very bright color. Like, people are changing colors. Like, and I don't know if it's just chemical pill or if it's just self-hate.
I think it's makeup too.
Makeup
because there's times now that she got her a decent makeup artist, or she's allowing somebody to help her. I don't feel like she is as light. I do feel like it's the makeup. Now, also too, she does have vitiligo. Even when she played the tennis match,
What's that?
She don't have any makeup. Yeah, when she don't have any makeup and she's playing tennis, she has it on her eye, she has it like on her cheek, and she has a little bit on her forehead. So,
or is that fake news?
No. I've been watching them since they've been young. So both of them have it, but Serena has it more. You can definitely see it when she plays. So I don't know if they try.
Hold on, wait. Cause I know that you're a Serena stan. So you talking about Serena? You talking about Tamar?
Serena.
Because Serena ain't got no vitiligo, boo boo.
No, she does. Like, she don't. When she's playing, she do.
No, she don't.
She got it, but she got on her. She don't. She do.
She don't.
You can't tell me.
She don't. She don't.
She do. You know what? Next time I come on here, I'm gonna bring me a picture. But let's go on.
Bring me her prescription. So, oh my God, are you being serious right now? Are you serious?
Yeah, she got vitiligo. I know what it looks like. Mine has it. They got it on the same type of format.
I know what that looks like, but that's not what she got. Are you kidding me?
She does have vitiligo. She does. I'm not gonna lie on my baby Serena. I know she makes me mad. I don't know.
She ain't got no vitiligo. She ain't got that. 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 She ain't got that.
Bright sky blue. Pin that.
She ain't got that. She ain't got no vitiligo. She ain't got that. She ain't got that.
Don't burn the tip.
I ain't trying to burn no tip.
That's what you do when you
got no vitiligo. She ain't got no vitiligo. Wait, how do you know?
She does.
How do you know she doesn't have it? Really?
She does have it.
And this is why I can't fuck with y'all. This is why I can't fuck with y'all, because y'all see. Here's the thing: y'all like the Trump people. Y'all are giving Trump right now because y'all giving Trump. Y'all making up fake news to support y'all shit. Y'all making up shit.
You're giving Trump because you fail to believe facts from a stand.
This is fake news,
the camera be on her when they be playing. She be like this. The camera be zoomed in.
Child.
Did you watch? Are
you kidding me?
So this is what we doing? Right, Tressa. She's treating that as if it's glow.
Wait, boo. What's in that cup? Ain't nothing. Water.
No.
Water's in my cup.
No. She said that isn't because you was going on and I said, yeah, they treating it like a glow. Oh my God. So hold on, we're going for Kiki.
Wait, you gonna lose a follower? Bitch, fuck you. At the end of the day, you are in my family. I know you, ho. At the end of the day, all jokes aside, I ain't never heard Serena Williams say that she got no vitiligo or whatever y'all saying. I ain't never heard her say that.
No, she does. She does. I'll find that clip so you'll see it. You know what? I'm gonna bring my antics next time because you will not out antic me.
Oh
you
shit!
Will not. That's why, bro.
Wait. She ain't got no vitiligo. Y'all making that up. That's crazy to me. Y'all are really. So y'all are giving me. All jokes aside, y'all are giving me understanding as to why people are such Trump followers. Like when you fuck with somebody, y'all fuck with them deep, and I feel like y'all fuck with Serena.
Why do you refuse to believe?
Because listen.
And not
what?
Possibility.
You said what?
Why do you refuse? I can't even get the word out of my mouth.
What?
My lips trying to go to sleep.
What are you trying to say?
Why do you refuse to believe?
Because I know. Listen, no shade, but Serena has a lot of like online hate. And if I had a medical condition that would explain as to why my makeup is 12 shades lighter than my regular skin, I would be putting that out there on blast. I'd be out there with the vitiligo, whatever y'all saying, commercials. I would be like on their screen. She ain't said that. So I don't believe that's true. I think that's just y'all. We drunk, no more Trump. Ciao.
That's why your dollar store megaphone don't work now. Kiki, do you love me?
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Y'all be glad I can get my shit to work because you know what? It was working. I'm mad at this point.
Want me like twice.
Oh my god! I can't believe y'all think that shit is real. Do you not think that if she had vitiligo, whatever you saying, that she would be endorsing that?
She may not want to be a sponsor. She may not want to be the winning.
Are you kidding? Mike, now that's too much.
Winnie
is too much. That's too much.
Winnie, the model, to be a spokesperson for that.
That's too much.
She's a spokesperson for everything else.
Are y'all wait? Y'all coming at me? Y'all coming at me for telling the truth?
Team Serena.
Where my bitch? Where my horn at, y'all? Test. Listen, I cannot believe that, y'all. All jokes aside, all bias aside. So take your bias aside, Mike. That's like you saying, "Hey, Mike, I know that you don't play basketball, but I'm gonna give you this basketball endorsement for $4.5 million. Go with it and run." So if I actually had vitiligo, whatever you saying she got. You think she's on there talking about makeup and talking about blonde wigs? Are you kidding?
She has so many businesses to where she probably like vitiligo spokesperson. Like I told you, Winnie has that down pat. There's several people, that's on these beauty commercials that have vitiligo that are the brand ambassadors. So Serena's like, give them a chance. I got my own fashion line.
This is too much.
Venus is like, give them a chance. I got my own
test. Y'all niggas. Listen, it's a point between y'all. This is blowing my mind. Here's the thing, Mike. You remember whenever we did a BET hate alert?
You back with the ring?
Mike, remember whenever we did the BET Awards, we were talking about Serena, and you say don't talk about her. You're blind. Like you're blind. Like you're blinded by your loyalty to Serena. This bitch ain't got no vitiligo. She got no vitiligo. Are you kidding me?
Next time, I'm gonna bring proof next time. So
bring the proof now, nigga. You at your house. Where you gonna go different?
I don't have time because we got to talk about Kiki.
You got time, nigga. Go walk them 20 steps to wherever you gotta go because you're lying. Wait. You're lying. There is no proof.
The proof is there.
If I had vitiligo, if I had melasma, whatever, I'm gonna be getting that bag for the melasma because it is what it is. Child, Teresa, where your receipts at, boo? I will cash up you $100 right now for your receipts. I will cash up you 100 bands right now, Tressa. Listen, Tressa is What, Tressa? You are literally giving TikTok. Who's that girl from Tressa TikTok that said, "Who the fuck did I marry?" Is that you? Is that you, Tressa? Are you on here? Are you on here? Oh, y'all ain't got no receipts. Okay. If I had any kind of condition that I could get paid for, that my kids could get paid for, I'm not gonna hide it. I'm not gonna just show up 12 shades lighter and be like, oh, let me just try to see if I can sneak this shit in. I understand Simba's lounge. I understand that you want to stand for your tennis buddy. I understand what's happening with your tennis buddy. Your tennis buddy. Tennis buddy. By the end of the day, the truth is the truth. The truth is the truth.
Well,
Tressa, who the fuck did I marry? 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 Please. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all at all times. And Tressa, who did you marry? Tell me why you met with that man on the side of the road and he had changed your tires. You had a whole No, don't be typing that in, Mike. That's what you're doing. You in that tire trying to.
No, I was trying to pull up a picture.
Go to sleep. Listen, y'all. Thank you so much for.
She was supposed to talk about Kiki, but you were being a hater for so long. I mean,
no, but you was in denial. You was in delusion. You was in delusion. Yeah, you was in. What time is it?
We already on Friday. We about to go.
I know you lying.
No, but it's
Friday. I don't know what country you in, but it's still 10 o'clock over here. Okay, let's close out with Kiki. Do you love me? Are you right? Okay, Kiki. All right, y'all. I'm thinking about that tip. I'm thinking about getting on that tip.
Oh my God, we are not.
I know, guys. Listen, riding the D is one of my not best, things. If anybody has any tips, I'm always open for suggestions.
So you always open for business? Like, what's going on? Like, you want?
I'm a whole mother and a whole wife. Okay.
Kiki,
listen,
you love me.
You gotta harmonize. Many mumbling mice are making me everything nice. Okay, we're gonna close, guys, with Keke Palmer. Now, listen, can I be honest with y'all? Can I be honest? She annoys me. Keke Palmer to me is what Tamar is to y'all. So Simba, I'll let you take the story.
So
sound it out, boo.
No, I'm guessing with this one. I mean, obviously she's back with her boy Darius. They're back together. Well, you know what? I'm not even gonna say that they're officially back together. Yeah. They were seen together. They could be working on this co-parenting thing. It is one of those things to where it does, within her situation, show you the biases. A woman says something that involves a man.
Here we go.
Majority of the time it's going to lean towards the woman first when it comes to believe. But I have been seeing a lot of people say, "Oh, I felt betrayed by her."
Betrayed?
I mean, I get it. Yeah. No. People are saying that online because they felt betrayed by her because they jumped on the bandwagon of, "Oh my God, he abused you. You said that he abused you. You got your mother in the background."
And here is where we go back to Black people not sticking together and Black people on the crabs in the barrel situation. I don't give a fuck, right? Think about this, okay? My brother does some bullshit. That's my brother. I'm gonna stick beside him. That's probably toxic as fuck. We gotta protect Keke Palmer the way that Trump is protecting himself. And yeah, this ain't nothing that's detrimental. This is just favor. This is just favorable side. Are you favorable side on the baby daddy or are you favorable side on Keke Palmer? The answer will always be Keke Palmer. So if that bitch decide to be back with her baby daddy, that's her, because she got a kid with him. And if she decide tomorrow to not be with him, that's on her. Like, she will forever and always be the right answer. Period, point blank.
I mean,
am I wrong?
Well, no, I mean, when it comes to this whole situation, it is what it is. I see it as two parents, two young ones trying to figure out life and going through some troubles. I'm not going to put one blame on more than, on one more than the other, only because we don't know and we're not privy to what's happening behind the scenes. There is something that I remember Kiki saying, that in a relationship she was with someone one time before, to where she would try to push their buttons. She did it purposely. She stated that before in a different relationship. So it's not me blaming the woman. It's taking in account to what could have possibly happened behind closed doors, which allows me to say I can't be that judgment for both of them and come at them harsh, because I don't know what happened behind closed doors.
It's always right.
The woman is not always right.
How so?
Was that white woman right about
the black woman is always right?
Oh, okay. So you're saying the black woman is always right? Okay, let's go with that.
Go ahead, finish your sentence, boo.
But no. So I mean, hey, they gotta work it out for the child. That's how I see it. If they work it out.
Teresa C says he hitting her. Well, we know that's like, ooh, now she got a point. She got a point.
No, that could be a thing too, but let her tell it.
See, here's the thing. When I don't know if I know about Jackiana, but it goes back to the whole Jackiana situation. When you are an influencer, when you are a celebrity, and you are out here in the public eye, when shit is good, you putting all the shit in the forefront. But you feel like when shit is bad, then it's like, oh, I take that back. And that's not how life works. Like, you can't give people 90% or 99%, and then when they want that 1%, you thinking, oh, bitch, I give you 99%. I don't owe you that 1%. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that could be wrong. But when you are in that influencer celebrity space, and you are, here's the thing. Let's take it a step further. Beyonce, OJ, and Nicole. Period. Point blank. What do you mean by that? Beyonce started out giving her tea. She gave her third ward Texas accent, energy, vibe out there, everybody. Then she just hid away. She ain't did no interviews. She ain't gave no accent. She ain't did nothing. So I feel like it's up to you. Give your shit or don't. Kiki gave her shit, so we're all invested. So we all have a right to have an opinion. To, bitch, we was on your side about this nigga. Where you come from? You know what I'm saying? That makes sense.
No, it definitely makes sense. I mean, that's what I said. If some people have an issue with it, rightfully so. She brought it to the table. People have an opinion. You put out there that this man beat you, so obviously you're gonna have folks who
and her mama
went through, right? So obviously, if you have people that are listening that's gone through, DV, and I was just saying them because we're on this platform. They may have related, and they're taking up for you just to see this happen. Possibly it not have been the truth, because you were, women's empowerment. Like, I ain't gonna let no hit me. So I can see that, I can see people being agitated, or the people who just love Kiki, period. But yeah, I can't. I said I can't get into these folks' business. But
Mike,
she should have kept it offline.
Are you sleepy? Is it? What time you want to go to bed? No, not on the mic.
Well, I try to get up. I try. Ooh, God. But no, so I try to get up at 4:00 in the morning. 4:30.
For what? For what?
I go to the gym for work
at 4 a.m.
I get there by 5:20.
And then do what? And then do what? And do what? And then after that, what do you do?
Go to work.
And then what do you do?
Get on YouTube and go live.